Welcome to CATtheMinion YouTube channel. Hopefully you can hear me alright over my fan in the background and the neighbor mowing the lawn. I'm doing card of the day. I'm using the Aquarian Tarot. I was called to reorder the cards so that they're all facing the same direction. Most of the time I just let them do whatever they're going to do. And I had one chuck onto the floor and come out upside down. Of course, after all that. The Heirophant inverted. Taurus, which is ruled by Venus, which is ruling Libra and Taurus and the Empress. We have an inverted number 5. I just heard a change is going to come. And I also hear move in the right direction. I think that song is by The Gossip. This particular Hierophant card is like the body electric. He's got an antenna here. He's got his, I just heard Edison Lighthouse as well. And then he's got his hand pointed towards the sky as if he's going to puncture the clouds and throw down some lightning. It's a very electric card. But here, with that Libra air energy, I get the idea that the radio tower is down. You're being called to look within for the answer instead of relying on your guides to blindly lead you around. I need to find out what that song is. I can't remember. Ah, here we go. Okay. Okay. This song might not be for everybody. Because I don't feel like there's an intense information of a romantic relationship with this card. But the lyrics to Love Grows by Edison Lighthouse. She ain't got no money, her clothes are kind of funny, her hair is kind of wild and free. Oh, but love grows where my rosemary goes, and nobody knows like me. I'm drinking root beer. Non-alcoholic root beer. She talks kind of lazy, and people say she's crazy, and her life's a mystery. Oh, but love grows where my rosemary goes, and nobody knows like me. There's something about her hand holding mine. It's a feeling that's fine, and I just gotta say, she's really got a magical spell, and it's working so well that I can't get away. So, the Hierophant in masculine energy is the Magician and the Emperor combined. So in this position, it's sort of like black magic run amok. It's like voodoo. So I'm a lucky fella, and I've just got to tell her that I love her endlessly because love grows where my rosemary goes and nobody knows like me. And then it just kind of repeats. Okay, and then it goes, it keeps growing every place she's been and nobody knows like me. If you've met her, you'll never forget her and nobody knows like me. It froze. It's probably gonna have a delayed audio. I'm gonna give it a few seconds. I'm hoping that by now the audio and the video will have synced back up and I won't sound like the devil I don't know why it's doing that lately. It's some kind of mercurial energy that has to do with the Gemini node, or Mercury just going direct. So, let me see what the bottom deck. The Knight of Swords. Okay, so there's that other air energy. Oh. Okay, I kind of dropped the deck. What else have we got here? Four of Swords and Temperance, and the Ace of Cups peeking out. That's for the people who are looking at this in relation to a romantic relationship. Knight of Swords, Taurus and Gemini again. Okay. Fire of Air. Four of Swords is Jupiter in Libra, so that's Fire Sagittarius with that Venusian Libra energy. Now here's the Knight coming back from some kind of showdown. He's had to come in. He's got storm clouds because there's going to be a thunderstorm with lightning. Thunder and lightning, very, very frightening. That's Bohemian Rhapsody is my Six of Swords. But instead of the 6, I've got the 4 here. He's going to go home and take a nap and wait for the storm to pass. And while he's laying there, going within, because he can't go out and do anything in the storm, he's going to achieve this inner balance, 14, and be able to figure out how to go about getting the Ace of Cups. Oh, and behind that, there's the Six of Swords, and the King of Pentacles, and the Ace of Rods. Okay, so what's going on here is either to do with like an electrical discharge, thunderstorm in a romantic relationship. So Heirophant can be the wedding card. This is, you're breaking up. I can't hear you. Right? I'm not listening to you. La, la, la. I can't hear you. I'm going to make you do what I want by sticking all these pins in the voodoo doll. And I'm really getting this Witches of Eastwick essence, which I mentioned in the Seven of Cups, I think yesterday. This idea that you can control the future of what someone else is doing by manipulating their energy in a certain way. Oh, I just heard Storm Clouds Gather. I think that's another lyric, but I'm not sure. And I'm also getting Tarkus for some reason. Emerson, Lake and Palmer Tarkus. So the knight here, instead of continuing the battle during this thunderstorm, he's going to go and take a nap. 4 is a breakdown of 13, which is transformation. A knight is a 1 or a 12, which is the Hanged Man. But both of these cards are waking up. It's like you suddenly just discovered that you're in a storm. As I've been walking around like the Tin Man with a heart, without your heart. I almost said with a heart on. Lack thereof. Sort of wandering around like a drone, just like achieve, I will have this, without any relationship to the heart center, right? Because this is what comes after 3 of Swords. And the knight, it knows they need to do something. There was Sagittarian energy in here somewhere, which has to do with directing the flow of the energy, the passion. It's like harnessing the lightning and putting it to good use. If the communication tower is down, you have to find another way to express yourself. And this whole thing talks about going inwards and changing your perspective of how you're seeing the world, so that you're not trying to force things to happen the way you want them to. You have to have an ability to balance, to compromise. This is that king level energy, because a king can be a 14, and instead of this crossfire hurricane energy, you're getting internal balance paired with manifestation. And notice that the king here has Taurus on him, which is what we started with here with the Heirophant. It's a very dense transformation, but really it's all about the knight going within, and not expecting the other person or the universe to do any of the work for them. It's that eureka moment, right? It's like, I'm going to get stoned and listen to some rock and roll until I trip out and realize some deep inner truth about myself. And it's really telling that I got the knight and then this to go with it in the same suit. There's something about Tarkus, though, and it's not just Bitch's Crystal. I love that song. Oh, it's the Endless Enigma! Shout it out when you know it. I don't know if that one has lyrics. Oh, it does have lyrics. Okay. Is that on Tarkus? I need to check. I don't know what lyrics on that one. Okay. Oh, no, that one isn't on Tarkus. Why did I say Tarkus, though? This one's on Trilogy. Trilogy is related to the Triptych Door, but it's also on... It's related to transformation and balance in the union of opposites. Tarkus is the battle. It's the tank armadillo. It's iconoclast. It's... This card is Tarkus. And then this card is the Endless Enigma. So let me just read these lyrics real quick, and then I'll close this out. It's supposed to be a card of the day, and it's a lot. Why do you stare? Do you think that I care? You've been misled by the thoughts in your head. It's Swords energy. Your words waste and decay, nothing you say reaches my ears anyway. That's this energy. You never spoke a word of truth. Why do you think I believe what you said? Few of your words ever enter my head. That's this. I'm tired of liver for freaks with tongues in their cheeks, turning their eyes as they speak. They make me sick and tired. So this is healing and fatigue as well. Are you confused to the point in your mind, though you're blind? Can't you see you're wrong? Won't you refuse to be used, even though you may know I can see you're wrong? Please, please, please open their eyes. Please, please, please don't give me lies. I loon all of the earth, witness my birth. So 13. is that death and rebirth cycle, the awakening, that hangman waking up, that renewal, rebirth energy, the transition. Cried at the sight of man, and I still don't know who I am. I've seen paupers as kings, puppets on strings, dance for the children who stare, you must have seen them everywhere. Right? So in order to get to the king phase, they really need to resolve this breakdown and have this maturity through this transition phase and going into something new. And notice Six of Swords, Mercury in Aquarius. Okay. So Mercury is Virgo and Gemini. So there's that Gemini energy again, there's that grounding with this ability to have growth, because that's in the summer in the northern hemisphere when things are, you're waiting for your harvest. That's the Virgo energy. The Gemini energy is communication. Aquarius is that Fool energy, that renewal, that going towards something new, that shift. Right? So the Knight, it's sort of like the poor knights, like a Knights Templar, and they wear a cross on their uniform, which is healing, which is part of what temperance does. But also 6, a lower energy vibration of the Lovers. So, and then he gets to the King, where he's in that Taurian grounding, backed by balance and the Empress, where the communication opens up. And there's this manifestation in balance, this idea of being able to be abundant and have pleasure instead of static electricity. Right, there's another Queen song, Pain is So Close to Pleasure, which is on a kind of magic, which goes back to that idea of the magician energy, because a king can be a 1 or a 5, which means he has the ability to upgrade to the Heirophant or to the magician. If he is able to get enough internal work done to open up his ability to perceive and reason and to look at other people. Some of it has to do with Martian energy, which is present right now, which is that conflict resolution energy. Okay, so there's a whole lot of really amazing cards going on here, but the challenge right now is fixing that broken radio tower. There's the adage, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, but that's definitely, the tower is down. And not like the tower, but like the radio tower. Right? Communications are at a crossroads. There's a ghost in the machine, kind of. Alright, so that's getting long. We're going to end that. If you want to get a personal reading, I have the complete list of readings in the description box of my infomercial, which is linked below this one. It's a guided tutorial to what I have and where it is, how to find it. There is a playlist that's readings for sale. You can see samples of those same readings. I do have actual art items for sale, chapbook packs, made-to-order items, some drawings in here. I have prints and merch and coloring books and stuff. So if you want to donate, energy exchange, you can hit that tip jar, paypal.me/CATtheMinion. I also have Cash App and Venmo. Those are both CATtheMinion as well. I would encourage you to like, share, subscribe, comment, check out my playlists tab and my discussion tab for more stuff. Stay groovy, and we'll see you later. Bye.